Hey YouTube, today we're going to be watching a couple different replays from ApparentlyJack over the past week, where he plays against some ones players that I'm actually very interested in seeing their future in ones. The first is Mist SB, and Mist SB has a very interesting story in that I had never heard of Mist SB before, and I'm not sure if he had not been in the top 100 yet when he went to try and play in the Feer Fest. What a shot from Jack to start, and he ended up making it very, very far. Made it through the open qualifiers, made it deep into the closed qualifiers. I don't think he ended up qualifying for the main event, but that was hard to do. There were lots of players who, you know, were stopping him, but S5 Cosmic is one of the guys that we'll see next who did qualify. But ever since we saw Mist SB in that tournament, he has been rising up the 1v1 ranks as well. So I'm excited to see what the future is for Mist. And I don't know if he needs to keep the SB in because there's already a Rocket League player named Mist or what. But this is not the Mist that you know from FaZe. That Mist is just M-I-S-T, Mist SB. I think it's his epic name. Has a couple I's and a couple additional letters. Right now, he is down on ApparentlyJack 1-0, but he's looked speedy already. A lot of times, you'll see ones players that can get highly rated and sometimes don't do it without speed, don't do it without mechanics, and they just try and maximize one's decision making, the kind of skill that doesn't translate to pushing up higher in the ranks and doesn't translate to success in other game modes as well. And I wouldn't say that that's what I've seen from Mist so far, even though it's just a minute 30, but I've watched a lot of games, and sometimes all it takes is just that much to see somebody's movement and get an idea of where their limits might be. And I think for Mist SB, the limit is not just low top 100, where I believe I've seen him rated recently. I believe it can be much, much higher. Jack deciding to challenge from the ceiling. I don't know if him and Mist have played before, and he knows that he needs to respect Mist's shot because that is a shot that not a ton of players can make, or one that's worthy of getting free jumps, unless the player is very talented. So the fact that Jack decided to meet him up there, and then the fact that Mist so expertly took dissected his pre-jump and was able to get that crossbar down shot is already a big rave review of Mist SB. So 2-1 for Mist. That was a big mistake by Jack, and Mist is actually there to immediately punish. Jack's recovery is not going to be enough as Mist is able to send it to 3-1. Potentially pushing the ball right on this kickoff and winning it. Ball to air dribble for Mist. Early reset. Actually used to flip immediately, and Jack just goes flying by. I think he's going to be able to recover because Mist is so out of sorts off that setup. Feels like it should have been a position that Mist could score in. Mist cannot find the left side of the net. I'm not sure if Jack has uploaded these games or not. I assume he still uploads many 1v1 matches on his YouTube. Counterattack for Mist. 4-1 lead. Jack could not find an opening as he tried to carry the ball around in the blue half. This time, Mist pushing left and winning these kickoffs. A lot of consistency. See if Jack or Mist switch it up as far as standard goal side kickoffs go. This time, the pre-jump from Jack is perfect. And my game is... I think there might be a problem with my game. The slight lagging that it seems to be doing when I've been watching replays. I'm not sure why. Sometimes happens when a match ends as well. I want to say somebody had this issue a long time ago. It was like Epic Friends lists were full or something, so it's definitely not the case for me. Do not have a full Epic Friends list request or whatever. Jack dribbling down the field, threatening a high flick the whole way, and eventually just dropping the ball and accelerating it low. Leads to punishing Mist for where he was placing himself on defense. Could not get up for this one either. Jack just launches it right over the top of him. going to check real quick the ping. I'm wondering if Mist is a US East player or a US West player watching the replay that he uploaded. Looks like Mist is probably a US West player with 76 ping. Jack has 40. I think that's what Jack gets probably on East or West since Jack is playing from Texas now. But 76 ping, that looks like a West player to me. And I feel like there's just been a few replay artifacts, the way the ball's been moving, that I'm guessing Mist on his screen felt like he got saves during different portions of this game. But a nice flick from Jack. We'll tie it up with a minute left to go. Another kickoff win. Either one of these guys going to wave dash kickoffs or fakes at all. It's been standard the whole way. Taking us back a bit. Look at this shot from Mist, though. Taking ApparentlyJack down with the musty. Mist has all the mechanics, it seems. I haven't seen anything lacking from him yet. Nice read on Jack's reset. I don't think Jack really had a choice to bring it down to the ground. Would have been a bit too slow of a play and a bit too lateral that Mist would have had it covered. This is a full field air dribble bump that Mist is able to squeeze underneath. Mist has 1 goal lead. He's pre-jumping Jack, and Jack is going to go underneath the pre-jump. You have to be really aggressive attacking the wall and intersecting where the jump is headed to if you want to get away with those. You pre-jump a bit too passively. It's easy for Jack to modify his dribble. Mist gets a little carried away. The very speedy bounce dribble takes away his shooting opportunity. Jack has a chance to end it, and he can't. It lands just before the net, so we have overtime in this ranked game. Mist gets control of the kickoff. He's been destroying the kickoffs all game, and then he scores this one right away. What a switch back from a second ago when it seemed like Jack was going to score. The game is frozen in this tundra right here. Jack is frozen in his mind after that loss. But we have one more game of Jack versus Cosmic coming up next. Jack versus Cosmic. This is another match against a player that I think shows that he is not just a ones main. The occasional blast is going to try and pop off right here immediately to prove my point. As he looks to get the reset, Jack has to back off, and then Cosmic's back down to the ground before pressing the ball past ApparentlyJack. But I don't think he's just, a ones expert. He seems like he has high-level mechanics and speed that should be able to translate to further success in ones as well as to other game modes. Jack's going to take him off the map. We also saw the first change-up in a kickoff this entire video, which is not something that happens really in ones nowadays. People are so quick to modify their kickoff and try different variations. You don't get a full game of standard like I feel like we just got from Mist and Jack. And the mix-up that Cosmic did was that slight delay that ended up sending the ball to the side wall. He didn't get a goal from it. It has just been a bunch of midfield play. Jack able to get a demo. Launching the ball with a strong first touch because he wants to get it to the net as soon as possible to be able to play off of Cosmic's respawn. Cosmic's going to respawn in any set of poor positions, no matter which one he gets picked. As long as Jack gets the ball there quick and forces him to stay in net and make a save on that poor positioning, on that small amount of boost, it's a good chance he'll be rewarded. That's why you see that strong first touch. Cosmic having to defend again. Did he just get a shot off the wall that was strong enough that Jack can't get to it? He did. Wow. Able to get a perfect touch as he rolled down off the wall. Jack losing this kickoff. I believe it might have been a wave dash attempt from Cosmic. But he bounced off screen. Jack, look at that hook shot. There was no chance that Cosmic was saving that if it was just inside the post, but it was wide. Cosmic looking to approach Jack to the midfield. Doesn't want him to get an easy setup. He's forced Jack to take this dribble, but the problem is Jack is so solid. Jack doesn't go for a reset. Cosmic gets the perfect save, and now he's back the other way. He's going to finish this off with a bump. He is the Predator strike from the sky, but did not get the demo. That's what it needed to do. He wanted to be able to score, so Jack still only down 1. He's going to demo him right back to punish him for trying to go for that air dribble bump. Tie game between the two of them. Another kickoff loss, you could argue, but Jack does getting control of the ball. He's going to try and go top right. Cosmic's ready for it. Good positioning. Covering the near post with a potential single jump while making sure to face his car to prepare for the very likely shot from Jack. And Cosmic ends up just rolling this one awkwardly. The back wheels of Jack, which can be hard to clear with any meaningful strength. And so Cosmic's able to follow it up for the lead. Jack clearing into his own corner. Cosmic doesn't want to back off. He wants to get this possession. Jack's going to do something similar as he comes into the corner with Cosmic. Nice wave dash catch from Cosmic. This flick is unfortunate, though. He needed something on target, something that forced Jack to make a save. As long as he's sending it to the back wall where Jack can stay grounded, he's not likely to keep his possession going. Now a 6 boost. He comes out of this alive. It'll be something to hang his hat on. Jack not one to let you out of these situations easily, although Cosmic is able to get the midfield boost, and that touch might have done it. Missed flick from Cosmic, who I think was looking for power. It's a full counterattack, and then tried to get one last touch when he saw his flick was weak in hopes that it would go over Jack. That's not what Jack meant to do. Jack just goes flipping past the ball. He was trying to flip towards the boost and get possession, but instead he just left it for free for Cosmic. There's that slight delay kickoff as well. This time doesn't work for Cosmic. It goes in favor of Jack. Pre-jump is a bit dangerous, and yeah, Jack will just punish him for it. I was impressed with the challenge that he did end up getting, but it's going to be pretty hard to recover from that and stop Jack from following it up. Kickoff win for Cosmic, and he immediately loses possession. A strong touch to the opposite corner. Jack is going to go full field dribble. Leaning back into the reset. He's just going to let it bounce top right, but I don't know if he thought it was on target. I thought that Cosmic was going to have to try and make a save. Instead, Cosmic cleared it away. Jack, the reset, falls to the ground. This time the fake works well, and that's just a great example of why you have to have it bouncing on target in order for that to work. But it is very effective, especially when you're a player as talented as Jack. Cosmic obligated to assume that Jack will be hitting the shot. Nice pass to himself. Jack taking the lead. It was looking a bit dire for him just a few moments ago, but the 1v1 two-pointer, you score in the open field and then follow it quickly with a kickoff goal. Cosmic, great shots. Delayed use of the flip off the ceiling, and he needed it bad. Able to tie it up with 20 seconds left to go. Next goal could be the winner. Jack wins a standard kickoff directly on net. And now he's once again up with 16 seconds left to go. Diagonal kickoff. Will Cosmic do the delay that I think we've seen him do a couple different times? No, Jack is going to be the first to fake a kickoff. Cosmic gains control, goes air dribble, bump, and Jack can't stop it. These two have traded off clutch goals in very important moments. And Jack's mix-up on the kickoff was meant to secure his win, and ended up giving Cosmic that free opportunity. So will this ball stay up, or will we see overtime? Cosmic's going to let it hit down, which is smart. He had 0 boost, and wasn't going to be easy to protect the ball from that position. Delayed kickoff on the diagonal, this time from Cosmic, because Jack deciding not to fake like he did last time, but then Cosmic turns and dives. I'm not sure how much boost he had. To go back and check real quick. 14. Able to pick up a pad, and thought maybe he could surprise Jack by turning the challenge, but obviously hindsight is 2020. That was nowhere close to stopping Jack, and so it takes only 10 seconds of overtime before Jack can separate himself between Cosmic. But a win, 1 win for Jack, 1 loss against Cosmic and Mist. I think that shows that These guys are playing very, very solid. These two new North American 1v1ers. Maybe we'll get to see more of them in the future. For now, I say goodbye and remind you to, if you do enjoy the YouTube, please subscribe.